And this really works, brothers and sisters. Be someone who adheres to ad-du'a. Ya Allah, give me strength. Ya Allah, allow me to do X, Y, and Z. We are nothing without doing isti'ana billahi azza wa jal.
The next question says, how can I rid myself of laziness and a lack of motivation?
It's a very good question. How can I rid myself of laziness and also a lack of motivation? I want you all, inshallah ta'ala, my brothers and my sisters, if you feel like that, to take a pen and paper and to write down what some of your objectives are. What are some of the things that you are trying to accomplish? If you are someone bila hadaf, without an objective or without a goal that you are trying to accomplish, you just wake up every day, sitting around, wasting your time, looking to just pass time, if that makes sense. Have goals and have ambitions. If you don't, you will be like I just mentioned. Write it down. Sometimes when writing something down, my brothers and my sisters, it tends to what? Really push you. As opposed to when you're just sitting around and you're just having these thoughts of what you want to do, this false hope, I call it. Secondly, my brothers and my sisters, and this really works, brothers and sisters, be someone who adheres to ad-du'a. Ya Allah, give me strength. Ya Allah, allow me to do X, Y, and Z. We are nothing without doing isti'ana billahi azza wa jal. Even Shaykh al-Islam Taymiyyah rahmatullahi alayhi has a statement. I hope inshallah I can mention it from the top of my head. He says, Man ista'ana billahi azza wa jal wa lazama al-istighfara wajtahad. And he goes on to say, فَلَا بُدَّ أَن يُعْطِيَ اللَّهُ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ مَا لَمْ يَخْطُرْ بِبَالٍ. Something along the lines of that. Whoever now seeks the aid of Allah and he works hard and he sticks to saying astaghfirullah, 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 Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala must give him that which the mind can't imagine. How many are we on? 2 or 3? 2. Number 3, my brothers and my sisters, the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لِكُلِّ عَمَلٍ شِرَّةٍ وَلِكُلِّ شِرَّةٍ فَتْرَةٍ. There's always a period in your life where you're extremely, exuberant, excited, you have the energy, you have that determination, you have that drive. You're extremely zealous about carrying out certain acts of worship. You will do more than the obligatory acts. But then there's a period that may follow where you get a bit laxed, lethargic, lazy. So in that case, what do? You take a step back and you stick to the fara'id. You stick to the obligatory acts, you continue with that, and then slowly you start building up again. Does that make sense? Number 4, Allah says in the Quran, وَيَا قَوْمِ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ ثُمَّ تُوبُوا إِلَيْهِ. Shaykh Kamil, Surah Hud. I want the one وَيَزِدْكُمْ قُوَّةً إِلَىٰ قُوَّتِكُمْ. يا قوم استغفروا ربكم ثم توبوا إليه يرسل السماء عليكم مدرارا ويزدكم قوة إلى قوتكم. نعم. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, وَيَا قَوْمِ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ. Quoting Hud alayhi salatu wasalam, right? When you are someone who does istighfar, astaghfirullah, and also repenting to Allah Azza wa Jalla, Allah will send down, يرسل السماء عليكم مدرارا. He will send down the rain in abundance for you. وَيَزِدْكُمْ قُوَّةً إِلَىٰ قُوَّتِكُمْ. And then likewise, He will give you strength above the strength that you already have. People sometimes ask, how is it that so-and-so can do all of this in such a short space of time? First and foremost, say Allahumma barik. And secondly, the istighfar really has an impact on an individual. Astaghfirullah. It could be that you're driving, it could be that you're walking. The dhikr of Allah Azza wa Jal really has an impact on you. Earlier, I quoted a very powerful statement of Malik ibn Dinar when he said, إِذَا رَأَيْتَ قَسَاوَةٍ فِي قَلْبِكَ وَوَهَنًا فِي بَدَنِكَ. When you begin to feel that your heart is hard and you are weak in your body. The weakness here is not speaking about someone who didn't eat properly. No, you had your 3 meals. You had breakfast, lunch and dinner. But as you guys are aware, sometimes we feel this weakness. We don't want to do anything. And then he says, وَحِرْمَانًا فِي رِزْقِكَ. Also you find that your rizq is become what? Hard to come your way. Yani it's becoming very tight. فَعْلَمْ أَنَّكَ تَكَلَّمْتَ فِي مَا لَا يَعْنِيكَ. Then know that you have spoken about something that doesn't concern you. There's a type of weakness that comes. My brothers and my sisters, right? Of when we do certain acts. And then there's a strength as well that comes when we do certain acts, and one of them is istighfar. So just sit away from your phone and start doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.